Hey guys. Okay, looks good. I think I should put it up here though. Right here. Yeah, this is good. It's going to be on top the clients. So welcome guys. Thanks for joining my new stream. So let's get on with it. I'm going to create a new project, which is going to be our base. So we're basically like setting up right here. So I would say see. Okay, yeah, I'll create a new project with cargo here. Right. So it's going to be a GPUI test. Okay, so we have something. So I'll get right there and use my favorite new guy, GPUI. Oh, Z. I should make this a little bit bigger. Let's see. Appearance. The font UI size out. Oh, this should be editable like a free edits. Because right click. Okay. Alright. No, this is the agent panel fonts down. Presets. Buffer fonts. I should open a quick. Alright. Font. UI fonts. Sometimes this doesn't really respond to scroll. It's not like a bug for Z. I think when we make it bigger, it can't really scroll past the computed heights. That's a bug that should be reported on Z. So if I reduce this, you notice that there are more content below, but then if I increase it, I can't really scroll past the computed size. That's a bug, but maybe I'll open up here later. For now, let's move on. Okay, so we have GPUI all set up. Not yet. Basically, we have our project set up, so we're going to do that right now. And to add GPUI to your project, you just go ahead and add GPUI. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Okay, yeah, this is basically all we need. So we are going to take a look at the base. Let's look at the base, the home page, and just like compare what we have here again. So I'll just hit this and scroll right down. Okay. So in our GPUI.rs, we're just going to overwrite what we already have. I'm going to clean this whole thing bare and explain what we're doing right now. For this, I'm just going to import everything so it looks neat. So just get everything from there. And here we're going to name our application test app. So take this out. have test app right there. Let's implement render for test app. Okay. I'll claim this bear and simply want to return a div. So right here is our application. Since we've taken this one out, we used to have text in our structs. We need to update this. Window options, CX new. Test app. I think this is our application, like the bearers form. I will kind of like just explain to the best of my knowledge what I think is going on here, and then we can kick off from there. So I think we're kind of like running some indexing right now. I think it's Z or Rust, I don't know. But let's hold on a bit. So now that the whole thing is done, let's try to what we have. So when I say cargo run, okay, let's compile. Welcome to Rust. Welcome to Rust. Okay, now that that's done, this is what we get. This is all we get. Um, 1 minute. Public. All right, we're good to go. Yeah, we can see here our app right here. Very plain, simple, and bare. So I think what I'm going to do here is, you know, kind of like give it some information. Let's see. Okay, we want to set. Okay, so this here we're just getting the entire inputs. This struct represents our entire app, and this is we're trying to like provide the render implementation for the app, so we can render it to the screen. So right here, we create a new app. We could instantiate it like this. Application, yeah. Like you expect, applications from GPUI. So yeah, GPUI app is from the GPUI namespace. So here we can just say app.run. So basically, we have our app instance and then we run it. All right, so our app instance expects a callback. What do you call this? A closure. Yeah. So basically, this is you know, function run. We're trying to call run, and it also pass in a closure. We can just take this somewhere else, make it clean, name it run app. So we need context, which is mutable reference to app, which is also from the GPUI namespace. Let's take a look. GPUI app. All right, so from here we could just just paste this, and we have a new function, an entirely new function that describes how would like our application to run, and then we can just come right here and call this let's say run app cx. Okay, so the reason why you might want to separate, like just take this out and put it out there, is because we're going to be passing a lot of closures, we're going to pass in things a lot. So when you have like nested closure, it just seems like a lot, so that's why I would take it out and put it in a new function. Okay. I think I should make this chat widget bigger. It looks so small. Someone has actually taken a look at this won't really know that a message is being sent. So just give me a minute. I don't know if I can do it remotely. Okay, that's good. In the meantime, we can continue with what we are building. So we can run our application and see like a very nice output, and we're trying to clean up. So here, function that gets called when we run the app. Okay, so this is one. So now window options, yeah. Here we can, specify the size of the window, or like initial size. We can also specify the title and some other, things too. Here we're just going to like set out the title and the size. So the bounds here is the size of the window. We're using PX and PX here. So we can set the bounds by saying window bounds, and there's going to be an option of the window bounds, and then we can also set title in the title bar. Title option, talk about options. So if we take a look at the structs title bar, we see it has a few fields. Title appears transparent, and traffic lights position. So I think these two are basically for like Mac OS. I think okay, this also Windows also allows this, so that's good. Well, all we need to do is just set title, so we can say title stum. What do we want to do? Here we want to say GPUI.rs app. Let's turn it into a shared string. So does this work? What's missing? What's wrong? Oh, it's missing some fields, so we could just pass defaults. What else? Expression might have a range. Oh, okay. I think it's just comma at the end. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's right here. It's supposed to be a comma before. Yeah, I think that's it. Cool. So, yeah, we open a window with this option, and then here we pass the initial component we want to render, which is the test app. So it's basically straightforward, very clean. Let's run it again. Cool, so now we have a nice title. We have a nice title there. That's cool. Okay, trying to see if I can increase the size of the text. 45. Save. Oh my god, I had no idea I was muted. So like I was saying, the reason why GPUIs had to pick up is because it's not like HTML and CSS where you have components defined already for you. So it's like you're just given div, maybe image, SVG. The rest you just have to like kind of figure it out yourself, like text. Text can just be like direct children of divs. Let me show you how that works. So right here we're giving a div, and we can set the background using VG. We're gonna make it white, and we could now add a child, and that child is going to be a text. Simple, straightforward, no issues. Let's run this. Cool. So if we resize this, it goes all the way up. So we have a white div that says child. That's what we could do again. Let's see. I want this to fill the screen. It's gonna be size full. So like saying width and height 100%. So that's there. And what we could do again is let's run this first and see what's up. All right, cool. So you get a big you get a very big you know, div filling the whole thing with child in the center. So what we should work on now is I think counter. So let's I think when you create a new Flutter application or a new Vue project, you always like given this initial templates, and most of the time it's a counter. It's a counter, yeah. You know, you click a button and you can increase 1 to 0. You can increase 1 to 2, 0 to 1, or maybe you can decrease 2. So let's see how we can set that up here. I think we should have the value when to update. And let's just set counts, and it's going to be I test 0. My bad. So I need to initialize that here. What's it gonna be? Counts 0, start from 0. If you know, just in case you keep adding stuff and you don't want to do that here, you could create a new function. A test app. We have so create new, we could just say new and return so I think that's okay. And then we could just say yeah. All right, looks good. So let's try to represent it in UI. I don't know if I should open Figma to design something. Figma. No, not this. Create a new tab. So what we're going to do here is just have a well-defined UI and see what we can actually like build. This create new, yeah, better. We want a new design app. Oh, for real? Drafts. Yeah, good. Okay, so like I said, we're just gonna make a simple counter app and start with a frame. Something small is good. And basically we need big text in the middle. It says 3, let's just say 3, which is the number we're trying to count. Make it very big. No, very big. And bold. So I have this guy sitting right here. And we should have a button. Just be a button right here. That says decrease. It should be small. Should be a small button here. Line. Let's make this red. Let's make this red. Very soft red. I think this is soft red enough. And then we'll change the text color to white. Increase the border radius. Let's see. Yeah. So we can just make this big. We clone this, and we have 2 buttons, and there's going to be increase. Okay, I want to make this one green. And then kind of group them together, see, and put it in the center. Put something here that says the count, says, put something at the top, soft, and kind of just put this in the center. Ding, ding. I think we need to make the font smaller. So basically the count says 3. So this looks simple enough. The function of the app is clear. We have our decrease and we have our increase button, and then we can kind of like just perform a nice action right there and see the whole thing reacts in a very reactive way. I need to check my audio. Sound settings. Oh shit. Why is it? What was it? I don't know if it was loading the entire time. Oh my god. I hope this is okay. Let me take a look. Alright. I don't know how low it has been or how loud it has been, but yeah. I hope this is good enough. Okay, now that we have a very clear UI, make it smaller. And okay, now that I have a clear UI, let's start building. So I'd like us to, I think we should use Figma's layout system here so we can have a clear sense of how the layout should be. If we auto layout, right? Yeah, if we toggle auto layouts, we can see that this is a column. There's one at the top, the next one, then the next one. So all we need right here is a column. Go ahead and clear this. We need this to be a flex, and we need this to be a flex column. We need to add 3 children. So the first child is going to be the first text, which is the count says, and then it's going to be, let's take a look at the fonts. Bold 24, fonts, weight, bold. I should make it bold. Let's make it normal. Set the size to 24. Max 4. Okay, so the next one is kind of like the same thing. Copy contents, except it's going to be our string, which is the value of several counts. It's going to be a little bit bigger. Here we have 128. And then we have our buttons. I think I should create a separate function for the buttons so we can kind of like replicate what we have. So basically return a div, like I said. I think I've not really like taken part into account, but when we run the initial, when we have the initial run, we'll take a look at that. So we want to return a div with a text in it. Say text. And it's so the color. The color is going to be U8. I don't know if it's U8. Let's just take a font color, text color, RGB. What is your text itself? So we have a text. No, actually, not text color. The background color. That's the BG. So what next? I'm not gonna make it bold. I think they shouldn't be bold here, but say the font size is 24. Size PX 24. And yeah, that's basically it. Let's give it some pattern. Pattern is just gonna be like let's say take a look here. I don't know if this has that detail. So layouts. Oh, there's no auto layout on this one, so yeah. So the pattern is like 8 to 9. That's a vertical pattern. Oh. PY PX 8 to 9. And then we have a horizontal pattern at 200. PX. Oh no. Yeah, the PX. PX. This thing can get really confusing. 200. Okay, so I think. Oh, we have to make it rounded. Rounded. Yeah, it's rounded full. Yeah, so we return that. What's the problem? Bro, data escapes. Okay. And, you know, let's just make this a string. Oh no, we could just say string on. How do we call this? Still escapes. Rust, come on, man. Text equals text to own. Yeah, let's just go this way. S ref. We can pass anything we want. String. I mean, it doesn't really solve the borrowing issue, but if you just say as ref to own, yeah, this should fix it. So what else? Here we need a div. It has to be a row. Take a look at this. It's a row. This one here, then this one here. So say div dot flex row dot children. I think use children if you actually have like chassis dynamic components. 0x. What's the call? E5 50/50. E0 rather. E0. So 50. Here we say self that button increase X to A665 to A665 to A665. All right, that looks good. So I have 2 buttons there, and I think we should give this a run. Cool. Looks very good. All right, so a couple of issues there. Yeah, it's not responsive. Number 1, you can see. So it's just kind of like letting it do its thing. So that's what we can do about that. So for the buttons, I want the width to be full. And since it's a row, I want each of them to flex, grow. Let me take out the YPX, kind of like, I think it's too much. The XPX, let's use something predefined. Let's say 10. Okay, let's try it again. Let's see. All right, cool. Nice. Okay, so what we could do here is fix the gap in the column. You can say gap, give it a big one, 10. I don't even think 10 is that big. Well, 10 is not that big. Let's see what big ones we have. Gap. 48. Yeah, that's good. And then padding here could like 10 something. 24, not bad. Overall pattern, B24. Okay, so let's give the main div actual pattern. You could say 20. And then what do we do? Okay, everything kind of has to be in the center, right? So I think we say justify center. And this guy also needs some gap. So here we could just say the gap 20. Okay, let's test it out, see what's up. Oh shit. No way. It just meant like, I mean, it's responsive, but I think the gap I gave to the main column was too much. Let's see, where is it? Here. We'll give it 10. Gap 10. The buttons P2 was too much. Okay, 10. And the gap here. Let's just make it 10. Okay, looking good. Looking good. Okay. So here we need to set the text here to the center. Let's see. You come right here and say text center. Get to text center. That should work. Let's give the window size a little bit more space. So the width should be 900. The height should be like 600. Let's make it 900 by 900. Go. Okay, cool. So we have a very nice UI. I don't really like the space in here, so let's fix that. Where is it? Okay, here. Instead of just giving it a gap, I think we could say items. Is that what we'll do here? Item. It's kind of like puts it up. Let's see. Justify between. Let's take this off. And it should be PX. Maybe PY should be a little bigger. Let's just do it there. Run. Okay, not bad. This is it. So yeah, for the buttons, let's do something about it. Let's see. The text size. I don't know if we could just make the text text color RGB 0F and text center. What else? So text center. Okay. That's good. All right, cool. Okay, let's fix that color. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This right here. Decrease. Text needs to be white. All right. Let's check it out. Run. Cool. So now we have a very nice looking UI. Very sweet looking UI. So all we have to do now is set the actions. This one needs to be bold. Font, weight, bold. Yeah. Let me just change the color here. B5B. All right, cool. Let's go. All right, this looks good. So let's make this a little bit darker when we set the mouse. So it looks like a hover on a hover. Yeah. So where is it? Okay, just need to check out the color. Yeah, this is good. So copy that. So the way we can add the conditional changes by saying when. We'll put a condition. What condition is it? Oh, okay. No. That's for something different. On over. Okay, so when we put the mouse over this guy, we want to set a style to the element. So we can just say the text color would be will be this. And we can do the same for this guy. Copy this and paste. All right, looks good. Let's check it out. Shit. Oh no. No. I wonder why that happens though. I didn't change anything else. That's very strange. Let's see. This would be strange if it worked. Very strange. Okay, now I'm confused. Why is that? Session text call and returning it. And that doesn't make any sense. Text center. Oh boy. Okay, you know what I'm going to do here? X div child text center. All right, this should work. Okay, I mean, it works. But now why does the text color not work? I see. Do I? Oh, this is driving me crazy. Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, this is okay. Oh, okay. I think I get it. I mean, it still doesn't make sense, but I kind of get it. I mean, this should be the background color. BG. Oh, I think I see why now. Or do I? I mean, it should work. Yeah, better. My bad. All right, cool. So now let's actually do the thinning, the increase. Let's write a function to increment. So it takes a mutable reference to self. I think one thing we should let's see. Okay. Take a mutable reference to self, and let's use that for now. Let's just take that for now. And we could do self.counts plus equals 1, and then for decrements we could take the same mutable reference and say self.counts minus equals 1. So yeah, on click, mouse down. So on mouse down, would have just say mouse down and mouse up. Okay, I think mouse up will be better. On mouse up, we should check the left button, mouse left, and we need a listener here. We need a listener here. So let's see. So say cx. I mean, we could just pass this as a function and call a print and stuff, but we need to run that action. So let's see. So we can say cx the listener. How would that work? So no cx. Okay. This is cx the listener. So let's see what this needs. So listener needs a function. Takes some mutable reference to self. We should be the event, the window, and the context. Okay, so that's events, window, context. So I think we should add that here. Events. I think this event would be the mouse up event. Events would be mouse up event, the window. Mutable reference to the window, and then the context is the context of self. A mutable reference to the context as self. I think that's all we need. We could do the same for those guys. So. So here we could pass the whole thing as self. That's decrement. This is good. Yeah, it works. And we could do the same here. But we'll call the increment. Okay, so let's run this. All right, so let's click increase. So nothing works. Okay, I think I know why. So when we're clicking increase, nothing happens until there's a change in the UI. So if you take a look, when I leave the button, it should increase. Yeah, that's because there's a change, so now the UI updates. It doesn't update when there's no actual change in the entire stack, like in the entire UI tree. So when there's a need for change, which will be when the mouse leaves the button, it should increase. But we can fix that. The way to do that would be to notify GPUI that there's been a change. So just notify self and just say notify brother out and this and this and this. So we'll save this and run again. Let's take a look. So this should work. 1, 2, 3, cool. 1, 2, 3, cool. So it works. That's a good thing. So yeah, we've been able to create a counter with GPUI. So that was kind of like clean and cool. But it also shows you the raw nature of GPUI. So GPUI doesn't really come batteries included with a lot of other things. It just gives you bare bones, and you get to create something very nice and clean with Rust. I mean, there's no HTML here, and you get a nice clean HTML. You get a nice clean HTML Tailwind CSS API. The whole code kind of looks like HTML code. I mean, you click on a div. It's not really a div. It's not really a HTML div, but kind of like just gives you that feeling, that familiar feeling of, oh, we've been in the web and now we're here. So it's cool. It's cool. All right. So hey. Oh, I didn't even know. See me, I was not looking at the chat, the stream. Like, I was just coding. I didn't know that somebody joined. Oh my god, I think I should. Where is that? Yeah, so this was just a stream for me to get familiar with GPUI before. Like, I intend to do something bigger with it. I think there's still a lot to learn on my end, and maybe maybe I'll get there. I mean, it's let's see. So yeah, like I was saying, yeah, there's still lots to cover and learn, and maybe before tomorrow, I'll be able to get all that done. So thanks for joining the stream. About to round up. So maybe tomorrow we can do something a lot more fun and interesting. Yeah, but for now, bye, and thanks for joining.